There is a special place at Texas Children's Hospital that's brightening up lives of cancer patients and their siblings.
Is it ever? I was first touched by the power of this place 6 years ago when the studio opened, and I just happened to be covering a medical story about it. That happened to be the same year my son was born. He was recently diagnosed with cancer. I never realized then that one day that same studio would end up helping my family. When I first heard this angelic voice, I knew this music studio at Texas Children's Hospital, Purple Songs Can Fly, was a powerful place. It touched my heart so deeply. I took a CD home, and my children have listened to these special songs written and sung by cancer patients and their siblings for years. Soon after my 6-year-old son Caleb was diagnosed with leukemia, his big brother Zachary asked, "Where is that Purple studio?" He was a little man on a mission.
I wish you could just be playing T-ball.
In a few short hours, his song was written and recorded, and he got to hand-deliver the CD to his little brother.
It was really special for me because I know he's going through this, and to let him know that I'm doing something for him means a lot to me.
With Zachary, I didn't really have to do very much because he already was thinking about what he wanted to say. He already was hearing a melody, so I think once I heard the beginnings of his melody, I was able to kind of hear some underlying chords. But he picked the rhythm, he picked the sounds he wanted, so really he did the song. I just kind of made a sort of a structure for it.
This studio is purple for many reasons. The color is associated with everything from courage and spirituality to creativity and healing. Musician Anita Cruz came up with this idea and opened the studio back in 2007.
I see a lot of smiles in here.
Now, hopefully, even more smiles since the first member from the Houston Symphony has signed on to play her violin with the children.
It's really rewarding to be able to come into a situation like this where children are hurting and dealing with things that are so tough for anyone, and to be able to bring music into spaces of need and to be able to participate, even in a small way, with healing through music and the creative process.
Alexandra recorded her first song with Zachary, something special for all of us and quite healing.
I do believe it's a true healer, both music with words, and primarily what I do in the orchestra is the music without words, the type of language that speaks the things that our hearts can't express.
Zach loves the addition.
It sounded a lot better.
Now more musicians from the orchestra are expected to get involved.
This type of activity is one of the most powerful things about the arts and music.
The CDs of these special songs you see here on the wall are often flown out of this world on special missions, including with former NASA astronaut Scott Parazynski.
It was really a thrill for me to have them on board, and I listened to them before I went up just to kind of get a feel for them, and they're just beautiful songs.
We have flown the songs. We've flown them with individuals to many, many countries all over the world. We've flown them on 2 space shuttle missions, so 2 astronauts took them. And then one astronaut, when he retired from NASA, climbed Mount Everest, and he took the songs with him to Mount Everest. They've gone on a NOAA mission undersea. They've been to Mount Kilimanjaro now. So they've really been all over the world.
The songs have been played on hundreds of commercial jets as well on in-flight channels, which makes this whole recording process even more exciting for the children. And in our 9 o'clock hour, we'll show you Zachary's entire song. What a special thing they do for families at Texas Children's.
Well, this is such a unique dynamic for you as well as a journalist to tell the story about your children. I know that was challenging for you to do.
It was, but it was just such a magical place that it's a happy thing. And I've been there so many times covering other children, and rock stars come there all the time to meet the kids. It really draws a whole lot of attention.
And I would imagine the bond between the sibling recording the music and the brother or sister that's suffering with the disease, their bond, I would imagine, grows a lot tighter after they do something like this.
It is powerful, and I just want any parent who's going through this with their family to know about that studio and that you can really make a difference with it.
Powerful story, Melissa.
Thank you.